everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of ARK Survival Evolved from the island. You join me here at the snow biome because I've gone ahead and grabbed myself a whole bunch of organic polymer. The reason why I've grabbed it all is because I'd like to start off today's episode by making a chemistry bench. It's all well and good having the 4 industrial crafting stations at your disposal, but a chemistry bench is definitely a welcome 5th crafting station to be had. So yeah, let's get ourselves back to base and let's see if we've got all of the resources we need. And while we do so, it gives me an opportunity to say a massive thank you for all of your lovely support throughout this series. Of course, if you want to continue supporting these episodes and indeed the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you'd consider dropping a like to show your support. And if you're new around here, why not hit that subscribe button with those bell notifications turned on? And you'll be the first to know when the new episodes roll out. Alright, so here we are back at base, my friends. And as you can see, since the last episode, I've placed down all of the industrial crafting stations. So, the question is, do we have everything we need for the chemistry bench? We've got ourselves the polymer, we just need ourselves some crystal, and just a little bit of cementing paste. Okay, both of those are pretty easily grabbed. So the cementing paste is being crafted up, and now what we need to do is just go grab ourselves some crystal. Here we are, just gotta grab ourselves, what was it, 100 and something? I'm gonna go for 200 though. You know, a little bit of a case of better safe than sorry, right? So, what have we got going on here? 252. Okay, good. Oh, random red loot crate, ladies and gents. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Come on. Ooh. Okay, we've got ourselves an AR. I think I saw something Ascendant in there as well. What was that? Ascendant night vision goggles? I have never seen these before. Do these require, like, fuel or something? Or can I just, like, put these... Oh, my good grief. Yeah, that's a little bit much. I mean, to be fair, on the tooltip, it did say, beware blindingly bright light sources. So, I imagine this is more so for caves. And here we are, my friends. The last of the cementing paste that we need for the chemistry bench. So, let's just make sure. Yep, there we are. We got everything we need. Sweet! So, for any folks who don't know, the chemistry bench is basically a souped up mortar and pestle. You can make yourself a crazy amount of resources very, very quickly. So in my case, what I want to do is I want to start making a whole bunch of gunpowder. Now that we have that AR, if we can grab ourselves a bunch of ammo for that, then we have ourselves a pretty formidable ranged weapon, don't we? But before we do any of that, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good grief. I mean, just look at all this charcoal ready to be converted into gunpowder. 6,160. That is the amount of charcoal we have, is it? Okay, that is just stupid. Alright, what about spark powder? We've got 640 in total. So, when we turn this on, there we are. We have access to gunpowder. We do a little bit of this. Oh my goodness me, look at how fast that is crafting up. Okay, that's actually kind of dumb. Look at it. Crafts 6 at a time and very, very fast. And look at all the little XP nuggets we're getting out of it as well. So I know the Dodecurus is excellent for getting stone and even thatch, but are there any creatures that are really, really good at grabbing flint? That, I must admit, I don't know. I know that you can get flint with just the humble pickaxe, but in terms of creatures, I have no idea. I might have to check out the wiki for that one. Alright, so having checked out the wiki, there are a couple of creatures that will get you a lot of flint. One of them is the Gacha, which is a creature that does not spawn on this map without mods. And the same goes for another creature called the Fasolasuchus, I think it's how it's pronounced. Apparently those two are the only creatures that will get you more flint. Aside from that, yeah, it is just the pickaxe. Here we are. I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Let's start smashing some rocks. I suspect we might also need ourselves quite a lot more metal. However, now that we have an industrial forge, we don't have to wait as long for the metal to smelt up. Oh, okay. Turns out we've got nearly 1,000 metal ingots. That's kind of nuts, actually. I thought I had far less than that, but no. We might actually be all right. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. So between episodes, I went ahead and I sorted all of my gear out, and all duplicate gear I wound up transferring to my industrial grinder here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn it on. We're going to grind every single item you see here. See what kind of resources we can get. Okay, about 330 cementing paste, good amount of fur, kind of an okay amount of metal. Was it worth it? I mean, yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it's resources that we didn't have before, so there we are. Ammo type advanced rifle bullet. How does one make advanced rifle bullets? 9 gunpowder and 1 metal ingot at a fabricator. Oh, interesting. And the cool thing about this is the simple rifle ammo seems to take more resources. It's 12 gunpowder and 2 metal ingots for simple rifle ammo. However, you do get 2 of those per craft. I'm hoping that we get maybe 2 per craft with the advanced rifle bullet as well, but considering it's advanced and therefore probably higher tier than the simple rifle ammo, I wouldn't be surprised if you only got 1 per craft. So, advanced rifle bullet, there it is. We craft 1 up, and how many does it give us? Is it just the 1? No, it gives us 2! Ah, well, that's interesting, isn't it? All right, so we can go absolutely nuts with these. All right, I'm going to do 99 more crafts, just so we got ourselves a nice round 200 advanced rifle bullets here. And then, yeah, we could put this on our hotbar. We could actually use it. I mean, I can't really speak for its effectiveness, personally, because I very rarely use the assault rifle in this game. But I'll be certainly interested to see what it can do. Yeah! 200 total ammo for my AR. Do we have any attachments at all? I don't think we do, sadly. What about in here? No. I'm half tempted to go for the flashlight attachment, actually. I mean, yeah, it says on the tooltip it makes you easier to see too, but I'm presuming that means, like, in PvP, other people will be able to see you, but since I'm on a single-player world, I mean, surely it shouldn't matter too much. If anything, it allows us to be able to see enemies just a little bit easier. There we are. Yeah. And then, yeah, that's easy. I like that. That's cool. Level 35 Iguanodon, is it? Oh, wow. That didn't take very long. I'm sorry there, Iguanodon. You were just a mere guinea pig in my AR testing experiment. Oh, I feel bad. I just realized we no longer need these mortar and pestles anymore. We can get away with getting everything out of them and just putting it in the chemistry bench instead. So, my friends, chemistry bench has been set up. We've got ourselves an AR. We've got ourselves a bunch of ammo for it. And you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. This has been a nice, productive episode so far. However, there are some other things that I want to get done. And you know something? As suggested by you folks, I think it would be a good idea to start getting ourselves breeding pairs of the other creatures that we're going to wind up using for boss battles. We already have Therazinos tamed for the eventual dragon boss. We've got Eutyranuses tamed, so we can offer extra damage to all of the other creatures we're going to be using for boss fights. However, we don't have Megatheriums for the Broodmother, and we don't have Rexes for the Megapithecus monkey boss. Ooh. Which of those 2 do we want to go for today? I mean, if we're going to go for Rexes, then we're probably going to want to actually go for TEK Rexes, so we can get higher level ones, right? However, if we're going to go for that goal, we're going to need ourselves quite a heck of a lot more tranquilizer darts. So there we are, long neck rifle repaired, and a whopping 100 darts coming up. I'm gonna hope that a 2x2 foundation area will do the job. So yeah, we'll grab these out, grab these out, and then a whole bunch of these here door frames. And of course, let's not forget one of the most important things, a Rex saddle. And there we are with the final element, cryopods, for easy transportation of the Rexes. More often than not, Rexes will spawn at this little beach area just south of the snow biome, but failing that, going to mountains and even the snow biome itself, they're all a safe bet for getting Rexes to spawn. And failing all of that, we could just go to Dead Island. Level 70 male normal Rex to kick things off. Not really what we're looking for. Do we want to kill the Rexes that we don't want in the hopes that it will free up some space for more to spawn in? I think that'd be a good shout, to be honest. So, here we are. Come on then, unit. Let's kick some dino booty. It's dead. Huh. I didn't take very long. I've just realised something. We haven't even been to Dead Island so far in this series. How is that the case? I feel like by now I would have used freaking Carnival Island as a spot to get, like, loads and loads of XP. But no, here we are on episode 12. Not explored Dead Island even once yet. I don't know if it's just me who finds that kind of crazy, but yeah. A very familiar place here indeed. I have set up a base here on no fewer than 2 occasions. Maybe even 3 occasions. I can't remember, to be honest, but yeah, I won't lie. Sometimes I do miss my old ARK Survival Ascended series, but yeah, that game is not in the greatest state. And that's the very reason we're back here on Evolved. So, yeah. To be honest, I don't regret making that decision at all. I've been having a ton of fun on this series so far, if you can't tell already. So, yeah, let's get back to it, shall we? Dead Island is coming up, and I'm going to hope that there are a bunch of Rexes, maybe even some TEK Rexes to be had. Alright, random blue loot crate with an Ascendant Pike at 225% melee damage. What's this one? 245. Ah, okay. Well, that other pike, I could probably grind it down and get a whole bunch of resources from it. So, here we are, getting back to things. We've got ourselves a level 145 male Rex. Oh, that is a strong contender. It really, really is. But still, TEK Rexes, they can go all the way up to level 180. Looks like we got ourselves a whole bunch of Rex killing to do. Sorry there, broskies, but you're not TEK Rexes. 135 taken down, 120 taken down. Don't mind me just inserting myself into other people's walls. Yeah, I'm just swooping in for the kills and all the epic drops. Oh, I love Dead Island. Oh, hey, check it out. We ourselves finally have a level up. Oh, I feel like it's been ages. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's go for Fortitude. Why not? Level 102. Is there even anything unlocked at that point? No. The next unlocks are at level 104 and 105. I'm pretty sure 105 is the maximum we can get to now. Then you can get more levels up by having chibis and grinding alphas. And of course, killing bosses and ascending that way. All of that is yet to come in this series. In terms of the chibis, though, the thing is, I could have had one had I got the survivor item thingy setting on, but I've had it off because I got tired of my inventory getting clogged up off of the start of each new life, so, yeah, I might need to turn it back on just for a little while. So having taken down all of the Rexes on Dead Island here, I'm now wondering how long it will take for them to respawn in? I've got no idea, I've got to be honest. Another random blue loot beam. Last one had an Ascendant Pike. This one has an Ascendant Ankylo saddle. That is quite something. 101 armor value. Our Anky is going to become invulnerable. Oh my goodness me. Oh, that's a double oh my goodness me. Ladies and gentlemen, not only do we have a TEK Rex. Ooh, it's not the greatest level I've ever seen. But we've got an Alpha Rex. Oh, mama. It's got 24,500 health. Man, is that going to take some time to take down. But you know what? If we do manage to take it down under the effect of increased XP yield via one of these here Explorer notes, we might be able to level ourselves up a whole friggin' bunch. Right, let's take this guy down first. I mean, beautiful as you may be, you are not level 180, or even close to it, sadly. Right, I am going to keep... Oh my god, this guy's turning circle is mad! It's actually smaller than my turning circle. I never thought I'd see the day. Alright, 19,000 health remaining. It's gonna be a long old slog, this. Oh my! Wait! Oh, I thought the Alpha Rex just got stuck there for a minute. I was about to take full advantage. How dare you figure out a way to prolong your life? That is disgusting. Oh, a couple more hits. And there we are. Alpha T-Rex, take it down. It actually did give us a level up. It's even given my Argentavis a level up. 2 of them. God, blimey. All right, so we've now got 1,418% melee damage. Sheesh. And lookity-doo, we got ourselves an Alpha Tyrannosaur Tooth now. Pretty sure these are required in the summoning of Alpha bosses. And now for TEK Rexy. Wait, hang on a minute. I've just realised on the left-hand side there, it shows you what I imagine are the contents of the little crates here. Yeah, it does. Huh. Wow, how have I not noticed that before? I mean, if I have, then clearly I've forgotten, and I'm a big old doofus brain for it. But still, that's kind of cool, actually. Oh, no way. Trike bone helmet skin. I'll put that on. How badass does it make us look? Oh, yeah. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. So, the answer to the question, how long does it take for Rexes to spawn back in after having killed a whole bunch of them on this Carno Island area? Not very long. Not very long. I dare say if we just sort of hang around here a bit, we'll eventually find ourselves a TEK Rex that we might actually want. Oh, mama. Level 174 TEK Rex. That, my friends, is exactly what we're looking for. High-end TEK Rex. I mean, it's darn near almost max level. I don't know why it says it's max level on the top left there, because it isn't. But I think the time has come. We need to see if we can place down our taming trap. Right, this guy is actually following us, which could prove to be an interesting thing to deal with, but hey-ho, we're going to see if we can speed this thing along, okay? So, starting off with some of these here. Well, a little bit of that. Yep, there we go. 2x2. TEK Rex is right there. Yikes! I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this place down all in time. Come on, Python! Be nice and speedy with it, eh? We need ourselves some of these here ramps, and then we should be good to go. Wait, hang on. These ones up here are not required. Oh, yeah. Come on, then. Come on. Come on. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Okay. That's it. Drop yourself in. Oh, wait. I think we've just done it. Yeah. 17,600 torpor. That's what we need to build up here? Sheesh. All right. 26 damage. Do headshots do anything for us? Boom. No, still 26 damage. Well. Do you know something? Doing the maths in my head real quick, I don't think we've got enough trank darts to take down 2 high-level TEK Rexes. I mean, look at that. We're only about halfway through, and we're already down to, what, 80? 80 trank darts remaining? Yikes. We're going to have to head back to base after this tame, aren't we, to get some more darts. Ah, trying to run away, are we, lassie? Nope. And there we are, my friends. Finally. That took an absolute age. Right, let's see if we can grab ourselves just a few bits of prime meat here. Hasn't got the highest amount of durability, but we'll see what we can do. So, Prime, get transferred. How much durability do we have? 6 minutes. Here's hoping that'll be long enough to have this gal tamed. I guess all we got to do now is play the waiting game. So, we've got 41 tranquilizer darts remaining. So, what's the maths on that? We used, what, 80 to 85 tranquilizer darts to take down this TEK Rex. That is absolutely insane. Although then again, you know, we do only have a base level long neck rifle. I dare say it would have been a whole heck of a lot less dart usage had this thing been of a better quality. But, oh well, you got to play with the cards you've been dealt, eh? Level 260. There we have it. What kind of... Oh, my word. I was just going to say, what kind of stats are we working with? Nearly 10,000 health. Coming up to 2,000 stamina, 840 carry weight, and a whopping 434% melee damage. That's just dumb. Those are some insane stats. Let's get you inside of a cryopod. Then we'll get ourselves back to base and we will top up our dart supplies and also repair my long neck rifle. We're finally back at base with what can only be described as an insane haul. I mean, just look at all this stuff. We've got ourselves a greenhouse building kit. We have multitudes of gear and recipes and resources. This is going to take some time to organize, so yeah, do bear with me, my friends. I'll have this done in a jiffy. And here we are, my friends. Plenty of tranquilizer darts, and there's our repaired long neck rifle. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go on a massive hunt. The luck we are going to need in order to find ourselves a male high-level TEK Rex that is either very near or is indeed max level. Oh my goodness me. Like, seriously, oh my goodness me. We're going to need so much luck. How long this is going to take, how long this is going to wind up delaying the release of this episode by, I don't know. I really don't. But I just know that in the end, it will be worth it. So no more dilly-dallying. No more chatting. It's hunting time. 70,000 health. Oh my gosh. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Say hello to your worst nightmare. You bum! Wow, only one level up for my Argentavis, but that's only because she is already an absolute unit. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are now max level. Sheesh! That was quite something, wasn't it? Quite the takedown. Not quite a max level Alpha Rex, but getting there, certainly. That Alpha Rex definitely did do a number to my poor Argentavis. I mean, look at it. She's only got half health left. Oh, hello. Got a bit of a beauty here. Level 174 male. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, it's about freaking time, man. Up you come, Rexy. Let's get you. Quit your roaring. It ain't gonna do anything for you. Oh. Okay, apparently it gave him powers to no-clip through structures. Yeah, that's cool. Up you come, and in you go. 17,600 torpor once again. Going by what the stats are saying on the top left there, this guy actually has less melee damage points than his female counterpart. I'm pretty sure the female had like 27 or something like that in the way of melee points, but this one's only got 21. But it's got quite a lot of oxygen, which is a pretty irrelevant, useless stat for these guys, but oh well, it is what it is. Let's get this guy downed. Let's get him tamed. It's got to be said, the fact that we have 2 Rexes of an identical level to start means that the whole mutation stacking process is going to be far easier to figure out at the beginning. Yeah! That's going to be interesting to get back into later on down the series when we are attempting beta and alpha bosses. But, goes without saying, that's a fair way away yet. Alright, folks, one more dart and we should have this. Oh, okay. Nope, didn't need another dart. Excellent. Okay, right, let's get ourselves out some prime meat if we have any. Yep, we do. Okay, excellent. We'll get this put on the Rex. And then once again, time to play the waiting game. There you go, unit. All nicely healed up and ready. Oh, good grief. I was just going to say, all healed up and ready to take on the world all by your lonesome again. Absolutely fantastic. And now we have a TEK Rex. Hey there, buddy. What kind of stats are you rolling around with? 8,800 health, 1,700 stamina, 406% melee damage. Let's get you cryopoded, and then we'll get you back to base, uncryopod you with your partner, and then I'm just gonna marvel at the power and the levels and the stats that my new breeding pair of TEK Rexes have. Alright, we're finally back. Let's go ahead and uncryopod our 2 epic TEK Rexes of, well, epicness. There we are. Dude, the black and yellow female one, though. Like, come on. She is a right stunner, isn't she? And you are quite handsome yourself, aren't you? Well, would you just look at them, my friends. A breeding pair of level 260 TEK Rexes. I think, on that note, it is time to wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's action-packed episode, I'd really appreciate it if you'd consider dropping a like if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. For now, though, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I shall see you folks in the next one. Bye-bye.